Hello, hello! Welcome, everyone, to World of Warships Legends. I am your host today, Phoenix61. We are rocking the New Orleans tonight. So I actually had... Someone actually requested this ship, and I was like... I dug into the archives. I was like, no way have I not done a New Orleans video. So, and I couldn't find one. So here it is. We got New Orleans tonight. It reminds me a lot of the Indianapolis, right? So, except for... I'm thinking Indianapolis. Do you get radar with that ship? I don't remember anymore. But that's the premium tier 6 version of this kind of thing, right? Yeah. So yeah. Cruisers I feel like are always a challenging tech tree to play through, especially for freaking all of them have their downfalls, right? But you can get just wiped out pretty quickly by hefty battleships, right? So the key is to, kind of do your best at firing from cover when you're up against bigger foes, right? And then just don't be broadside, right? So we're going to take it easy going in here, right? So we've got, we got two turrets on the front, right? You're kind of your classic shocker theme, right? Two in the pink and one in the, never mind. And then, so we'll get rammed by our friendly cruiser here. And then so I can see that he's got, one of these guys by us has an airplane out, so we'll send ours soon. But, if you notice somebody near you has an airplane out, I like to, and if there's not like enemy aircraft above you, like if it's a carrier game, then I would send it no matter what. But otherwise I like to try and like stagger a little bit, right, to help with spotting. And then so we peek our nose out just enough here to be able to get some shots out without getting spotted, because it looks like their destroyer is over here, but he's kind of playing conservative, right? He didn't go out wide. He's kind of sticking close by, right? So I fully suspect some torpedoes to come down the alleyway here, but we will take our shots at the Nuremberg, and then of course we can always use our sonar if we feel the need to as well, right? But this turns into this situation where it's like it'd be so nice to be able to shoot from here, but no one's spotting anything, right? So I'm going to try and sneak through here, and this is always, it's always risk reward, right? Like, it's always circumstantial what happens to you, but I'm going to try and move up, right? So we'll still stay behind cover, and then so we see the Surrey over here, so it's always important to just kind of pay attention to the map, right? So that was a good shot on him. We didn't do as much damage as we would like to, but the angle was good at the time when we pulled the trigger, right? So then, since he's turning away, we'll switch to HE shells, see if we don't have a little bit better luck with that, a little bit more damage. Maybe trigger fire, the works, right? And then I'm going to trigger sonar here because I wasn't sure where that destroyer is going, right? So I was kind of hoping we'd be able to pick him up somewhere. I was hoping he was still close enough by, but your typical American sonar, I think it's only like, is it even 4 kilometers? Probably like 3 point something, right? So we do pick him up here. Actually, that's probably our destroyer spotting him. Oh, we're getting picked up by his sonar, though. Can we finish off the Surrey? Got him. That was like the cool guy, like, walking away from the explosion without looking at it, right? So yeah, Caracilio. Yep, I'm sorry, guys. I am terrible at pronouncing ship names. There's an Italian battleship up here. We're gonna shoot at him. But yeah, so now we've got this. This is a little bit better of a position. Just granted, what's transpired on the map, right? So all these battleships on our team, in Zone D here, right? They've all kind of moved up, right? But like if it was the other way around, we wouldn't want to be up here, right? We'd be probably getting our butts kicked. We are still at full health though, which is kind of nice, yeah. And then it's just literally like need some spotting to happen. Like I'm like there's 3 battleships out there. How is nothing spotted? But yeah, so we'll send our plane, see if that helps. But yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, right? Yeah, it's still not picking up anything. We'll move up a little bit. I know that the second I go and stick my nose, like this is where patience, right? Like having some patience, which I am not always good at, right? But having some patience. Sometimes, especially if your team's doing better, it makes sense to wait for the other team to make a mistake. Wait for somebody else to get bored and over push, right, and come in too quick, right? So yeah, so we're still utilizing cover here, destroying this poor person's house that has this lovely view, right? Fire on the Pensacola, and then we'll shoot at the Italians here. And then he's got rolling smoke screen, so he's using that. But I mean, the second you know, with those battleship and a smoke screen, usually if you're firing your guns, you're getting spotted. It helps a little bit, yeah. So he's already getting picked up again from shooting. So we might be able to hit him. We're like starting to hit the land here just because of how close they are. So I'm trying to like move back a little, and then we have to be mindful of what's happening over at Zone A, because someone can get a across the map shot and just wipe us out, right? We're still a cruiser. We still can't take the big hits, right? So yeah, at least not from battleships. Another fire on the Pensacola. Hopefully that one burns for a little bit, right? And I'm like, like if we're not gonna get, targets to shoot at, I can always back up and help support A. So like this is just like, at least in this scenario, this is a great spot right now, right? Like, but like, if the other team had B and had ships in it, and or if the team on this side, if the enemy on this side were C and D are, if they had pressed in, like we probably would have died, right? So we were cautious before we made the decision to move up into this spot, right? And of course now when I back up to support Zone A, like now there's targets up here, so slow turret traverse speed with this ship, right? So, man, that'd be a good, we'll switch to AP for the Pensacola, see if we can't finish him off with that, but especially if he's gonna sit still for us, Oh, we did a whole 462 damage. I don't know if you guys have ever done that much before, but you witnessed it here on this channel. Against the Pensacola. There we go, that's what we're talking about. That's where we go. Yeah, what was that, like 5,200? Yeah, so, yeah. Decent shot on another cruiser. You're going to use AP, right? I'm like, who do we shoot at? Just also paying attention to make sure that they don't have a good angle to be able to shoot at us, right? Then, yeah, we're down to... They've only got 2 ships left, right? Man, we got 2 kills. So we'll get aggressive here. We're not gonna... We got this. We got this. Right, let's have some fun. Another fire on him. Oh, he's burning. He's burning. What's this other battleship here? Who is this? Oh, he's gonna die real quick here. Yep, let's go. Oh, Renown. Does have, I think the Renown has torps, right? Yep. Oh, okay, well, he's gone anyway, doesn't matter. This guy, we'll see if he, yeah, he's gonna use his rolling smoke, right? But, we've got a secret weapon called sonar. We could pick him up. I mean, if we get there in time, right, before his, I mean, I feel like those rolling smokes don't last very long, right? So, it may just run out before we get there. Oh, he's still burning. He's still on fire from us. We'll switch back to fireballs. Oh. Here I come to ram a battleship. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We got this. This is my kill, guys. You can't have it. Literally the last guy on the map to shoot at, and it's, so all 6, everybody is shooting him. If I want the kill, we're gonna have to do the ram. Come on, baby. He almost got us. There we go. We gave him a devastating strike there with that. You're welcome, sir. 3 kills. There we go. 89,000 damage. That's not half bad for a tier 6 cruiser. American, right? So Mary J. East River is just the commander, guys. We actually, yeah, if you guys are following the channel, I use Norman Scott for almost all of my American cruisers, right? So we've got sort of AP centric builds with them, but yeah, top of the leaderboard, even though we died, which I don't really think matters too much, other than after you're dead, you can't really earn any more XP. But yeah, see, he's top in the top right. That's Norman Scott, so that's the original commander, right? So this sexy explorer lady is just a commander, guys, right? So inspirations: AP shell damage and AP multiplier, specific to cruisers, right? And then her base trait's not half bad with improved shell grouping, right? That's a good one. So yeah, this is a normal commander. This isn't anybody special, right? You don't have to pay real money for this person, right? It's just, yeah, unlock them in the commanders. And then we do chance, fire chance instead of torpedo detectability, just because most of your American cruisers, you get sonar, right? So if you're suspecting torpedoes, you should be using the sonar. So that's why I don't have, that's why I don't do that. And then we do have an AP-centric build, so we're using punch through here, right? And then, yeah, main battery shell grouping and dispersion, so basically better accuracy, right? And then you guys know me, my go-to for cruisers most of the time is fully packed for the legendary perk down at the bottom, right? But I mean, if you find yourself not going through all your consumables, refill station would probably be my second choice, but yeah, can't quite upgrade him yet anymore. But that is our New Orleans, right, guys? Pretty good. We did all right. That's pretty good for requests, right? Off the bat, shortly after, right? So thank you guys so much for watching the video all the way through. As always, if you liked it, push the like button. If you didn't like it, you're probably not here anymore. I don't know why I'm talking to you still. But I am doing World of Warships videos every day, so make sure to follow the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow.